Hi everyone and welcome. Today's lesson is the essay. We will try to understand what an essay is and how is an essay written, divided, and structured. Okay, the essay is a presentation of ideas, not only your ideas, but the presentation of ideas you have acquired and proved to have understood. How is an essay structured and divided? Okay. The essay will be divided into three main parts, which are the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Now, this division will be held into 5 different paragraphs. We will be writing 1 paragraph for introduction, 3 paragraphs for body, and 1 paragraph for conclusion. This is kind of the outline of an essay. This is what your essay will look like. For example, for first paragraph, the introduction, the next 3 paragraphs, which are the body, and the last paragraph, it's our closing. Now, what you should include in each one of this? Here we go. The introduction will begin with a very, very strong opening, your attention grabber, okay? Then the thesis statements. We already work on the thesis statement, but just to remind you, even when we call this a thesis statement, actually there are 3 or 4 statements that will come to answer one big question, which is what you're going to write about. And then you will have a transition sentence that this will lead us to the beginning of our body. We have 3 paragraphs for the body, all of them beginning with a main idea, then followed by supporting details. That will be around 4 to 6 statements where you can include facts or statistics or even explanation, and then you will close this with a transition. So for the body, you open with a transition and you close with a transition that would lead you to the next paragraph, and so on and so forth. And then finally, we arrived to the closing of the essay. The closing of the essay begins with the introduction of your closing, which is the rephrasing of the thesis statement. Remember that big thesis statement you wrote at the beginning in the introduction? Okay, here you will need to rephrase, not restate, rephrase, meaning that you will have the same ideas but with different words. Then, after you have restated your thesis, you will develop the closing. In the closing, you will synthesize the main points or ideas. Then we will wrap everything up to create a closure. And this can be from around 4 to 6 statements. And then, finally, the closing of the closing. It's like to state your point, okay? Or probably you can just close with a rhetorical question. So, just to review this, we have the introduction, we have the body, and we have the closing. Remember the body, it's the part in your essay that will grow. If you have any question, please contact me, ask me. I'll be more than happy to solve any doubt. Have a nice day.